these conventions, it's just a who's who of, acting and different genres. Who have you seen here that kind of made you fangirl or fanboy out a little bit, other than David Harbour?
Elijah Wood.
He's up next, actually. He's up next in this very hall. So I've not seen him yet. I've heard he's very, very nice. But yeah, have you seen anybody here at the con that you thought, wow, I'm a fan?
I have weird taste, like like acting is a silly, like I have a lot of fighter friends and I have a lot of like special forces friends and so it's a little different for me. I kind of fanboy out, like when I meet somebody who's a sniper and has done 6 tours and all that, like I'm like, oh my God, you're my hero. Yeah. I think, us actors are kind of silly people.
And so. Noah Hathaway.
Yeah.
When he looks in the mirror, he thought, wow, that's
I don't look in the mirror. You seen this? So what mirror?
Well, I have to ask you guys about the reaction that you've been getting here at Comic Con Liverpool. I mean, the fans, especially on social media, were so excited that you were coming. What has the fan interaction been like for you? That's
been amazing. For years, you just kind of started doing these, so it was kind of me doing a little thing here and there, and people shit.
You like it?
Yeah. It's just the old experience of you have somebody who's been waiting 20 years and it's their favorite film and you put them up on a Falcor and you have Tami and me. Yes. That's awesome. It's awesome to be there, the exchange of energy with people. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been great. People have been really nice and they have amazing accents and that's my favorite.
Is it your favorite?
Yes, I love any kind of British accent.
Can you do a British accent? We're going to put you on the spot.
Oh, dear. Yeah, well, I can, but I'm trying to do the Liverpool one, but that one's really bad. I can do a high-class British accent very well. Oh. Well, I can do a Cockney accent if you ask me to. Liverpool. I don't know. Working on the Liverpool.
That's good. Round of applause. That's really good. I can't do it. Now, as I mentioned, if you have a question for our celebrities here, just go to microphone number 1. We usually have a roving mic, but right now we're going to ask you to go to the microphone stand. But I know we had a question in the front row. If you'd like to shout out your question, you're more than welcome. This young lady here. He'll come to you.
What was your favorite part to do in Neverending Story?
It's hard. The swamps were my favorite part, and they were my least favorite part. Does that make sense? Because I got blown out of trees, and I got to fall off the turtle, but then I was in the mud for 2 months. So it was awesome and sucked at the same time. So those were my favorite, but...
I'm sure you have a favorite.
If I'm really honest, my favorite was the scenes that we did. I got 2 scenes, and those were my favorite.
They were the best.
But it was also really incredible to run around on the sets. And the Swamps of Sadness was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. It was bigger than this hall we're in. It was
the biggest set in Europe. It might even been in the world at the time.
Wow. And it was filled with mud up to your waist. And it was bigger than this room, and there was fog machines all around it, so you couldn't see the edges and trees. And when you walked in, you just were actually there. It was really creepy and magical and wondrous, and yeah, all of that.
I can't even talk about that scene. We were discussing this yesterday. Everyone talks about the scene, and it just gets very dark and sad, which is a good thing. We do have a question at microphone number 1. Anyone that has a question, just head to that microphone, and it might be someone that looks a little familiar to you.
Falcor!
Hi!
When Child the Black Dragon, my question for both of you is, who's your favourite character?
In the film or just general?
In Neverending Story.
Oh, okay.
I like the racing snail.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Because he was a hovercraft, too.
Wow. Didn't know that.
And he was fast.
He is cute.
I like the snail.
I like Urkel and the wife. They're so cute. And the Rockbiter.
Oh, yes.
I like the Rockbiter, too. Because he's all sensitive and big and all...
And his hands.
Sad. His big hands.
Thank you for your question. Please give a round of applause to this amazing cosplay.
Hey.
So cool. I think we've got another question at microphone number 1. Hi there.
Hi. When Artax died, was it emotional for you as it was for everybody else watching, which is still devastates me to this day?
I'm sorry. I probably more because it took 2 weeks to do that, 6 days a week. So I was screaming and crying and falling apart for 2 weeks straight. So it was very rough. But yeah, I tell people that I should put a fishbowl with dollar bills that says, if you went to therapy from this scene, please take $1. So
I owe you $1.
I get it. Yeah, I owe a lot. I got to start paying up. Sorry.
No, seriously, still crying at it. Like,
Yeah, it's a rough one.
How do you sleep at night?
Not well.
Another question
Been up for a
here
while.
at microphone 1.
Hiya. What is your funniest story from set?
I have a funny story from set. Well, my teeth fell out. They cast me, and then I showed up with missing front teeth. And Wolfgang was not happy. But we're 10, we're kids, teeth fall out. And so they set about a very ambitious project to create fake teeth for me. And I spent 2 weeks at the dentist with my mouth like wide open, with these like big red creases on the side, while he created these molds. And they finally gave me these enormous dentures. I mean, they were just enormous. You have to go and look at the teeth. And they put them in, and it was like I couldn't speak at all. I just had this terrible, terrible lisp. I was like, Bastian, please call my name. And I was like, Mom, this isn't going to work. I don't know how to talk with these teeth. And I had to really like figure out how to move my mouth around these enormous fake teeth. One day at lunch, they fell into the garbage. Had to clean them off. But luckily for the second scene, I didn't have to smile or do anything. So the second scene that I'm in, I'm not wearing the teeth. And I think you can really, like the shape of the mouth actually changes. Yeah, so that's kind of a little tidbit. You can go back and look for fake teeth.
We're going to all go back and just be really meticulous looking at your teeth now.
They're huge.
Got another. Oh, do you have a funny memory that you have want to share?
I don't know. I was in that swamp a long time, and I was running from shit a long time and being thrown off of things and hanging from stuff. I don't know. It wasn't funny. It was a lot of fun, but I don't know how much funny stuff really happened. There was just a lot of serious. We had a lot of stunts, and so there was just a lot of serious stuff going around. You get hurt on a lot of stuff, so... the dragon would overheat. The one that they had two. They had the full body dragon for like the speaking parts, and then they had the flying dragon. And the flying, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. The flying dragon was attached to a big, like a forklift motor that would constantly overheat and start like bucking bronco. So they had to add an actual handhold for me because I kept getting thrown off and stuff. But that was the only thing that was funny-ish.
Probably not funny for you getting thrown off.
Yeah. Every day. It was an everyday thing.